All right, my first recording in progress. Wow, that volume is loud. All right, Conway, what are you doing? Very simply, the note today says artists comment, meaning that they create something. We can agree with it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And there's an important thing about what an artist can do. And right now, as we're covering poetry, this is vital. We need a poet to say a lot of things we cannot. While we might have feelings right here, sometimes we need a cheesy romantic song to express how we're feeling about this sweet, sweet angel we are dancing with. And that is angel and not angle. Did I just see it spelled wrong again? Yes. Don't make that error. Anyways, I digress. Artists make comments. They make wise statements, make dumb statements, and they make what we think are incorrect statements. So we can hear it and say, no, that's not what love is. No, that is not the America I see. And we can agree with these statements. We can disagree. We can also just go and not really agree or disagree, but just acknowledge somebody did something. Or we can not care. There are many issues I don't care about. It happens. All right. So the big lesson of the last little while has been the why, because that's an important thing. Why? We got to have a why. If you got a why, you can overcome any how. That's what Nietzsche says, or something like that. I misquote everything. Why poetry? All right. So in class, we're watching that. Oh, that's good. An English teacher showing a movie. Yeah, because Robin Williams can teach some stuff better than I can, because it's Robin freaking Williams and I'm just a schmuck. But one of the things that I desperately need in here is Robin Williams to make the statement that he gets down on one knee and says, huddle up, huddle up. And he points out that we desperately need doctors and engineers and bankers, and we need these people. We absolutely got to have them. If some kid over there falls down and smacks their head and is gushing blood out of it, they're probably not going to look around and say, do you know what we need right now? An English teacher. He can write a poem about this. Nope. We need a doctor. We need someone trained in first aid. We need a nurse. We need a bandage. Probably not a Band-Aid, or that would stop a blood gush. But that down now. But he points out that, huddle up, we need these things. But poetry kind of gives us something beyond that. It's like all we need is food. But wow, wouldn't it be boring if it was peanut butter and jelly every single day? Once in a while, we need White Castle. And for the Canadians, we need Harvey's. We don't have Harvey's down here. I miss it so much. Harvey. That was my moment of silence for Harvey's. It didn't close, but my heart. So as I hoot and squeal and have Robin Williams do my job for me, well, why poetry? All right, so today what they had to do, I gave them a sticky note, and we had to write down what are 5 problems that the characters, back to this, the characters are having. What are 5 concerns they have in their life? And these are all real concerns. It's pressure from parents, pressure about school, getting in trouble at school. What college do I go to? What do I do about this girl I like? These are all real and huge concerns for just about everyone. If we were to ask students right here at this school, many of them would say most of those things. All right. Conway, you're still not telling us about poetry. Oh, hang on. So the movie takes place in 1959. Well, it's not 1959 anymore. They need poetry because they needed a break. They needed to be able to see the world differently. Well, let's go with the imagination that a poem is this. When you knock it all loose and you shake out all the extra words and you are left with, I don't know where it is, so I have to go with memory. You'll have to go with the Robert Frost poem that's in here. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest you to hold, her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. That one. And at the end of the book, Johnny is nice enough to explain it to everybody. And it's about the loss of, innocence. It's that youth kind of gets beat up because of all the stuff they go through, like all the stuff we go through. What we need to do here is realize a thing poetry does, and it allows us to say emotions without having to be an author. We could just write down how we feel, what we think. We could say it, but it's not enough. So right now I might pop on here, pop open the social media and find out that I am supposed to wish happy birthday to people I haven't spoken to in 15 years. Yet I'm going to be like, oh my God. And they'll get the little balloons thing if it's on Facebook. Yeah. You haven't spoken to them in 15 years. It's still nice to wish them happy birthday. But at the same time, then all the notifications. They liked my picture. They didn't like my picture. Ooh, my post on Reddit got upvoted. They don't like me on Reddit. They're downvoting me. Ooh, I got a message. Ooh, it's not even about a car. Okay. These things beat us down. It's constant. And this is stuff that they didn't have to deal with. We got the addition of social media to things. We also, like in my case, I'm not really going to get on social media because I don't really have anything to say on there. Hey, yeah, I'm not all that interesting. So I feel like I got to watch informational videos all the time. Maybe information about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Right now, I'm watching a lot of Star Wars videos. The other day I watched about how realistic Woman King, is that what it's called? How historically accurate that movie was. Because as a history teacher, I kind of should know that. Well, I feel like I have to always be watching these videos to get smarter. Where's the break? Okay. So to summarize everything I've done for the last 45 minutes, has been too long. The reason we need poetry is because sometimes we have to take what's in our mind and we got to do a mind dump. And you could use dump in either way. Sometimes you got to kick out all the crap, or the other type of dump where we just throw it all down. Info dump, boom, mind dump. I'm not going to be able to write a book. Character arc, that's hard. But I can write down stress. How do I feel? Tight in the chest. How else do I feel? My leg is kicking. Wait, that's not the word I want. My leg is wiggling. No, that sounds weird. By the way, it really is. But that's probably more an energy and a regular thing. I don't think it's stress. Not all that stressed out. It's last week of school. My classes are good. I'm not stressed. And my daughter is stressing me out. She's been having a lot of attitude lately, a lot of concerns, a lot of complaints. By the way, none of that is true. She's just sitting right there. Why is she sitting right there? I'd like to know the same thing. I kind of wonder the same. Anyways, we got to put this information down here, because what this does is it allows us to put down stuff right there and get our feelings out a little bit. This isn't going to work for everybody. I have 54 freshmen or so. It might only work for 10 of them. Others need to go out and kill one of God's creatures. Bam, got to shoot them. Others need to go for a run. On a simpler level, some of them, even if they don't write it, they need, when they pop in their headphones, to understand that there are words in there that aren't just, that was a terrible dance on my part, but that sometimes a line of poetry from a song can help us out. All right, this has been too long. I need to revisit this video again soon. But there we go. Buy poetry, because there's a lot of crazy going on. And poetry allows us to mind dump a little bit. It allows us to take all the information here, break it down into one simple poem. It allows us to find pleasure beyond just having a doctor and a lawyer. It's being able to hear a love song and say, oh, that's how I feel. Okay, that's all. Bye.